Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Kashara here. Welcome back to another video, guys. So as you can tell by the title, today is going to be a question and answer video. Basically me just answering y'all questions that y'all have been dying for me to answer, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm just actually going to use my phone and I'm just going to scroll and just read the comments as I go. All of the questions are super repetitive, so if some of the questions have the same question that I answered previous in a previous question, I do apologize for, you know, me stating it and saying it several times. But like I said, I'm just going to go up this little list on my phone and just read each and every one of you. You guys comment if I mispronounce your name in any way. I promise you I do apologize. I'm not trying to on purpose. Okay, so the first question that I got asked was, I really hope I'm not out of order for asking this, but around how much does a sleep tech make? I know it may vary state to state. I'm very interested in it after watching this video. Please do more. It may vary depending on what state that you're in. All I can say is just wherever you are, just look up that salary for a registered sleep tech. But you also have to understand that it's like different sleep techs, if that makes sense. First you have one that's not registered, so of course you're not going to make the max pay that you are supposed to make when you are registered. And then next you could be certified, and I think that's kind of a little bit of a pay raise, but not too much to actually for you not having your license. But when you actually get registered, that's when you actually get your full amount of pay. But you also have to think about too and factor in how long you've been doing this. First starting out, you may start out at like let's say $24 an hour, but once your years increase, of course you will get a raise at the facility that you're at, so it'll actually go up. Super crazy laugh. Hi, I would like to know, so you have to be do you have to be good at math as a sleep technician? I am interested in this job, however I am very bad at math. Okay, so you do have to know a little bit of math to be able to do this job, meaning you have to know how to measure a person's head. Nobody's head shape is the same, so in order for you to actually put the EEGs in the correct spot, you do have to use a tape measure and measure the length of each lead so you can be able to put them in the correct spot so you can actually get a good reading. So yes, you do have to know a little bit of math, but not a lot to where it's just super confusing. Lady Fresh 86, I'm currently a freshman in the program. Please continue to post videos like this. Is very helpful. I will continue to post these videos. I'm glad y'all actually like these videos because I actually like recording them. Liam O'Hara. Now I know I'm probably not pronouncing it right. It's just interesting watching different people set up their rooms, how they like it. Love working in hospitals rather than independent labs. Yes, I have never worked in an independent lab before. Samantha Simon, what state are you from? I love your accent. New subby, by the way. So I'm based in Mississippi. AB, do you have any tips on how you do your 1020 hookup? I'm a registered tech who just transitioned into pediatric sleep. My thing is, the only thing I could recommend is just use a tape measure. Like, you just gonna have to measure, because like I said, nobody head is the same shape or the same size, or however you want to say it. So your best bet is to just actually use a tape measure if you're not sure. Because Kenya Denise, did you complete a diploma program, or were you a respiratory therapist, or how did you become a polysomnographic tech? For you guys who do not know, the correct word for actual sleep technician or sleep technologist, whichever you prefer to call it, is polysomnographic. I know if my teacher watches this video, he's probably going to say something because I know I'm probably pronouncing it wrong. But yes, it's a long word. So instead of you saying all of that, polysomnographic, just say simple sleep tech. Reading with QT. I really like and appreciate this video. I'm thinking about leaving the teaching field and becoming a sleep tech, and this was very helpful. It looks like something I would enjoy. You would definitely enjoy this. It's totally different from the teaching world. You basically, the only thing that I can actually say is what will be hard for you is to actually being able to stay up overnight. It's way more slow pace. It's pretty much at your own pace. You know, throughout the night, you're not rushed, you're not doing it, you do everything your way. You have your own set patients, so you do whatever you want to do, you know. As long as you get your job done in the morning time, you have everything laid out for the doctor, and for the morning shift when they actually come in, you're good to go. But don't worry, y'all tickling me with these names, okay? Okay, so I've been searching up a way to become a sleep tech, but there's no information pertaining to actual schools in my state. Did you get your certificate online? Yes, I got my certificate, but I did not get it online. I actually went to a school. There was not a school in my state as well, so I actually went to Concord in Memphis, Tennessee, and that's where I got my certificate from. Now, as far as taking schools online, I don't think they offer school online. I'm not for sure. You just got to do a little bit more research on that, because I'm not for sure if they actually do. I don't think they do. Robin Brown, thanks so much for your informative video. I am a RN now downsizing big time from a 30-year nursing career. I thought moving over to doing sleep studies, etc. would be a great fit for me, as I still want to do something in healthcare much less taxing, and something I could do only a part-time basis. I was looking for an update video showing real life experience in this field. Thanks. I start next year in a program. I'm telling y'all, it's a big transition from actually nursing or actually doing any other thing in the medical field. It's a big transition, because like I said, it's very slow. It's like it's nighttime, you go at your own pace. And I recommend anybody, if you are probably retired or anything like that, if you actually want to do something that's not so much stressful, it's not hectic at all, this would be something that you would really enjoy. And also, I can say this: when you become a registered sleep tech, you basically make to give you a better view on exactly how much you will be getting paid. But once you become registered, you will end up making the same amount as an LPN does. Let that sink in. And not to mention, they do offer where you can actually be a traveling sleep tech. They're up in the $30-something an hour. I'm trying to tell y'all better listen to me. Do you work in an independent sleep lab? No, I do not work in an independent sleep lab. And how long was your training program? My training program was 9.5 months. And do you work 5 nights a week? Thanks. No, I don't work 5 nights a week. I only work 3 nights a week. But if I want to actually pick up an extra day and do overtime, I will actually be working 4 days a week. But that's optional. You are not made to do overtime. That's just if you want to do overtime. And I choose to do overtime because I like the extra money. So no, I don't work 5 days a week. I work 3 days a week. And usually my days are kind of back to back. So my days now, they're Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. So I'm off Wednesday through Saturday. Carrington XO. I start November the 25th. I'm from Memphis, but I live in Texas now. I just know your videos will keep me motivated during this time. You're so relatable. Please keep this up. Thank you so much, Carrington. Also, Carrington asks, can you be on your phone at work? Girl, you know. We just not even gonna answer that, okay? Because I don't know who watched my videos. Chicdbyshara, thank you for uploading these videos. I'm a sleep tech student, and I told everyone in my class about your channel. I love your energy. If you are RPSGT, which that means you are a registered sleep tech, can you talk about taking the test later? Thank you so much, Polish, for letting everybody know about your girl so y'all can come watch my videos, okay? Make sure you tell them to subscribe now, okay? Like, hit that notification bell. But no, I'm not registered yet. Emphasis on yet. I do take my test soon. I thought about doing like videos of me actually studying and stuff like that. I don't know if you guys would want to just look at videos like that, but I do have a lot of stuff and a lot of material that I have been looking at and been going over. So you guys want a video on actually seeing what I use to study and like my study routine and stuff like that, just let me know in the comment box below. AB, I'm a registered respiratory therapist, and we are able to do sleep but not required to become registered, but most certified in both. Sleep is a part of our program. I work in a pediatric hospital lab, and as an RT we have to take patients with trach and ventilators. We also do the inpatient studies. I did pediatric ICU for years, so this is all new to me. I feel like I'm in school all over again. Some sleep labs you can actually not be registered, and some sleep labs you actually have to be registered. I know in the state of Mississippi you don't have to be registered, but they would prefer you to actually be registered. Like my job prefers me to actually be a registered sleep technologist instead of just actually being a sleep tech. So yeah, it's some facilities that does do that and some facilities that doesn't. DPD was becoming a sleep tech difficult, and how is the pay? It was definitely difficult on my part because of me commuting back and forth to college. It took me an hour and 20 minutes to actually go to school. Like the first term was just school hours, which we have to go to school at night, so I was on the highway at nighttime and I did not like that, and it was like 4 to 10. And the second term it was just we going to, I think we had to go to school. Yes, second time we had to go to school, so I had to go to school Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and during the end of the week I had to go to my actual clinical site, which that was like 45 minutes to an hour away. So it was kind of difficult, and even like learning like the different hookups and putting the wires in the correct spot, and learning like we have to do anatomy. You got to learn the parts of the body and stuff like that. So it was kind of difficult for me, and we had hella papers to write. So it was difficult for me, but it might be easier to someone else. I know a couple of my classmates probably could agree with me that it was a little bit difficult, and the pay is great. Trisha Danley, can you do a pros and cons of being a sleep tech video? Yes, I'm definitely going to do a pros and cons of actually being a sleep tech. Liam O'Harley, if you're registered, can you work with Medicaid patients? Yes, if you are registered, you most definitely can work with Medicaid patients. If you're not registered, you still can work with Medicaid patients. You just have to have someone who's actually registered to go back behind you and actually basically score to make sure everything is up to, you know, par. Not saying you don't know what you're doing or you don't know how to do your job. It's just the fact that they have to put their name behind yours. So of course they're gonna go back and score and make sure you're actually doing what you're supposed to do, because if you're not doing it, if you're not doing everything right and they sign behind you, they could get in trouble as well. Reading with QT again, how does your schedule work? 12-hour shifts for 4 days a week. My shift is 12 hours a week, sometimes 13. It all depends on, we usually like to stay over like maybe once a month to help the day shift out, but just for an hour. But 3 days a week, 12-hour shifts, sometimes 13 one of those days, and sometimes I do 4 days a week when I do overtime. But every night that I do work is 12-hour shifts, and like I said, my days are in a row, so I kind of get like 3 days off after that to kind of woost out and get myself back together. Carrington XO, yes, awesome video. Can you do a video talking about if the career is worth it? Maybe pros and cons. Yes, I'm doing a pros and cons video, and is the career worth it? It is most definitely worth it. Aaron Seegers, hi. Your videos are perfect describing what it's like. You said in one comment you got your degree. The community college where I am from has it for a certification. Would you know what major difference learning if I were to get into the certification than a main degree? Only degree I can get from this is online with internships to certain places, but costly. Then through community college offers and certification to become a sleep technician. I did not get my degree. I got my diploma. And if you want to get your degree, you can go and get your degree. Having a degree just basically states that if they need somebody to actually be a director over a sleep lab, you can actually move up. But I think you got to have your bachelor's with that. So no, I did not go and get my degree. I just got a diploma or certification, whichever one you want to call it. But my plan is to one day actually go back and get my bachelor's, so I can actually be able to maybe one day possibly run my own sleep lab. Miss Mova Shay, hi, I'm currently going into my second semester PSG school in January 2020. The clinicals in April 2020. Was just wondering, when do you score your patients? Study from the same night. I didn't see it in the video, so that's why I was curious. We actually score our patients that same night. I know some places you can actually do the hookup part where you just actually hook the person up, and you actually have another person who actually score the studies. But in my facility, we do both. We actually hook them up, and we actually score their study and stuff throughout the night. Liam O'Harley, what system do you use? We use Sandman. Liam O'Har, as you can see, me and Liam always come in and conversate with each other, okay? Just got done with my shift. Got an MSLT that I have to wait for the day shift to get here. A little tired as hell. Look, let's not even talk about tired, because you know what? When it comes to them MSLT studies, the MSLT study is based to see if they actually have narcolepsy. If you don't know what narcolepsy is, I'm gonna need you to look it up, okay? But Liam, let me tell you, y'all, that car be on two wheels getting up out that parking lot when it comes to the morning time, because your girl be trying to get home. And like I told y'all, I got like an hour drive to get to the house. I don't play no games. I have their playlist blowing, and I'm in the wind, okay? Can you make a video about how to become a sleep tech, please? Yes, I'm gonna make a video on how to actually become a sleep tech. Wise Earth, thank you for this. I'm going to school for this, and I wonder what my life is going to be like once I'm finished. How did you get into this? The reason why I actually want to go to school for sleep, because I actually have a family member who actually has a sleeping disorder, which is narcolepsy. And like I said, if you don't really know what narcolepsy is, look it up and you'll be able to actually see. But the actual side effects and the actual sleep issues of narcolepsy is amazing. Like, you will be surprised at how many people actually have narcolepsy who don't know they actually have narcolepsy. So that was like super interesting to me, and the doctor didn't so much explain in details exactly what goes on with a person who actually have narcolepsy. So some of the signs that we saw, you know, that person particularly have and we didn't understand. And I'm like, but once you look it up and see exactly what goes on, it's very curious, you know, it makes you curious. And it's like, why do a person just actually like randomly fall asleep like that? Like, I mean, this person could actually like fall asleep and wake back up and continue the conversation like they didn't just fall asleep, or in the middle of a conversation just go to sleep and then just wake right back up with no problem. But that was the reason why I decided to go into the field of sleep, to actually get more familiar with the brain on actually how it works. Life of a sleep technologist, please post one video regarding score of sleep technologists for international. I mean, I don't know what they asking. Aaliyah Smith, is the pay worth it? Yes. How did you manage school, working in a work and a mom? It was very difficult. Like I said, shout out to my support system for actually helping me out when it came to my son. And when I in order for me to actually work, I actually had to drop down part-time at my job. I couldn't have a full-time job because, like I said, the hours were so off the wall, 4 to 10 at night. And then you work in clinicals from 6:30 to 6:30. So it was like I couldn't work a full-time job. I had to drop down and actually do a part-time job. Y'all comments are so sweet. And y'all just don't understand how y'all motivate me to just keep on recording these videos, because it's just funny how people are interested to see what little old me do. But thank y'all so much for supporting me and liking my videos and comment and stuff like that. So make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Make sure y'all share these videos with your friends, with your family. I mean, everybody. Let everybody know to come join the Sleep Tech fam, okay? So with that being said, guys, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.